I do want to ask one quick favor from you guys. If you do end up finding this helpful, which I'm pretty sure you will, I just asked if you guys can like the video, man. It would help me a lot, and consider checking out other Modern Warfare content on this channel, man, and maybe even consider subscribing, man. It would mean a lot. We're trying to grow out here. But yeah, back to the video. What's going on, YouTube? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all boys how to get better graphics on PC specifically. Quick disclaimer, but I still advise you to stick around. Quick disclaimer, you do need to have an NVIDIA GPU, because this is going to involve NVIDIA shadow play. Now, if that turns you off, if you don't know what I'm talking about, please just stick around for the result, and then you make the decision if whether or not you think it's worth it or not. So we are going to go ahead and dive into step number 1, and that's going to be downloading the GeForce Experience app. Okay, so once you have the GeForce Experience app, go ahead and open it up. You just want to make sure that you have the proper hardware to make sure that you're able to run these particular things. And once you open up the application, you're just going to go ahead and go into the top right, click settings, and you want to make sure this is checked off. Enable experimental features. Pretty much lets you use anything this app has to offer. Then right here for this particular video, we are going to go into freestyle, and make sure that says ready. You can even click a drop down and it'll show you the basic requirements, the bare minimum. So if you have a decent build, you should be fine with the NVIDIA chip. Again, you want to have this also checked off, in-game overlay. Boom. You can mess around with the shortcuts that you want to bring up the in-game overlay. For me, it's Alt-Z. You want to go ahead and change it to whatever you would like to have it at. And that's going to pretty much be it for this. Now we're going to go ahead and dive into Modern Warfare. I'm going to show you guys how much better this thing can make your game look, I promise. All right, guys, so I did go ahead and load up a private match just to show you the side-by-side examples of what I am referring to. So like I said, you can switch the shortcuts to make the little NVIDIA shadow play pop up. For me, it's Alt-Z, so whatever you made it be, definitely click that right now. If it's default, then it's like Alt F9, F10, one of those, F9, F10, F11, F11, whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the side-by-side comparison. If you guys don't know how to get there, you just do your shadow play pop-up, and it is also over here on game filter. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that, and I already have mine preset. So now I'm just gonna be showing you guys the side-by-side comparison as to what I'm referring to. So right here, boom. You guys can't tell me this game does not look 10 times better with that. And in my opinion, it does. Boom. Like, it just looks like it. I can't play without this on anymore. Like, after choosing this thing one time, I've played with it every single time. Now, if you guys do want to know how to make that color pop, make it look very intense, and honestly, this helps me see people from farther away. It makes the game so much clearer, which I've been having problems with seeing people sometimes from distance because the colors are so freaking bland and smushed together, I feel like. So this really makes everything pop and makes you want to play the game again. So to achieve this, you are going to go ahead and click one of these presets. For me, it's number 1, and then you click add filter. Now when you add filter, it has a bunch of stuff that honestly you can mess around with and make the game look more as to your preference. I will give you guys a quick disclaimer: the more filters you add on, the more FPS drop you have. With what I have right now, maybe I get like a slight FPS drop, maybe 1 or 2. For me, it's worth it. Like I said, the ability to make the game pop and make it just look way more colorful and more exciting to play, and also the ability to see people way better. I think a couple FPS is definitely worth it to me. But to achieve this, like I said, you're going to click add filter, apply these two, details and color. Once you've done that, you're going to click this drop down and copy these settings: sharpen 0%, clarity 100%, HDR toning at 25, and bloom at 0. Go ahead and pull that back up. Then you go to color. This is the one that's going to make everything pop. Tint color 100%, tint intensity 0, temperature 0, and then vibrance definitely 100%. And that is going to acquire this right here. Again, we'll give you a quick off on. So let's do this image right here. And just the gun alone can show you what I'm referring to when I say this. So again, on. This is it with it on, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off for y'all. Like, that looks so ugly to me. So again, I hope this you guys found this helpful. I didn't want to make a basic settings video. If that's what you came here for, I'm sorry. I figured everyone already took that route. Everyone already went through their settings and tried to adjust it to their best ability and still are maybe not happy in how the game looks. I feel like messing around with this stuff definitely can make you fall in love with how the game looks. I know for me, I run it with this setting, or I guess they call it game filter. I run it with that every time I play now. I record with that on, and I still don't get, you know, bad FPS drop or anything with those two basic filters. So again, just those two, making the colors pop makes me want to play this game so much more. Makes it look like a little bit cartoony, kind of like the Black Ops series, which I do prefer at times. Just really bright, helps you see people, like I said. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys out. Again, if you could sub up or check out some other content on this channel. We do drop Model for content all year round, so definitely check that out. Like the video if you guys found this helpful. It would mean a lot to me, help me out so much. We are a small channel trying to grow in the Call of Duty scene, so it would mean a lot, guys. Again, I hope you guys find it helpful. Till next time, guys. Peace.